Another question. Don't look.
It's all right. If you've just joined us live, you might have caught the back end of me calling Steve a swat because he's always got a notepad and pen. Rachel's still currently trying to get Christmas lights round her head. I've got a stitch down somewhere and somewhere else. Okay, not very Christmassy, but I've got my face on because I look like shit. Well, anyway, I've been away for 3 weeks. So hi, I'm Louise OK, Crohn's fighting. I'm sorry I haven't been online, but I've not been well, and December is a busy work month for me as well, so I'm not always about. So what have I been doing the last couple of weeks? Well, I went to Beer Keller. If anyone knows where Maidstone is, I went to Beer Keller at the weekend and ended up dancing on the tables, so that was fun. Also might have got drunk and then got the train home the following day and all the makeup and the clothes I was wearing the night before because I'm classy. But I've not been great. I've literally caught every bug going round. It's what me and my family call the pre-December curse. The last week of November and the first 2 weeks of December, every single one of us are ill. My mum's had the flu. My dad's still getting over a chest infection at the moment and won't get up to hospital, even though his pain's really bad and he's got a sinus infection. I've caught a gastric bug off of my niece. My little girl's been coughing, and my partner's come home from work today, and he's in bed, currently dying and possibly watching us on YouTube and thinking, "Oh my God, what in the hell is she wearing?" So this week we are covering. Nat has very kindly been running things, and we are doing a quiz. Apparently, we're not allowed to use Google. We're not allowed to use our phones. It all has to come off of our general knowledge. However, I have Google open, so I might be able to quietly type away and.
We'll hit.
Cheating, guys.
Wait, cheating keeping, it's brilliant. But I'll pass you over to that.
Hi, I'm Natalie, aka the Spoonie Mummy. I've had a busy week, but it's been really good. It's been hard sort of travelling up to see Steve, so I've been really tired because he's still in hospital in Leeds. But yesterday, I got my first uni assignment back and I got 90%, which is an A, which is just amazing. It made me cry. I was that happy because obviously everything that's been going on this past couple of months, it's not been the easiest thing to do as well. But yeah, so I was really chuffed with that. And I also got an email from a lovely lady at Respond that I've been talking to. She'd messaged me a couple of days ago saying that she wanted to share some of my Blogmas posts, which I was like, yeah, share away, that's fine. And she's actually chosen a picture of me and the boys that she's found. It was one from last year. I took them ice skating at Christmas, and it's the three of us from behind, ice skating on the rink, and it's a photo I love. She's asked if she can use that for the winter cover of their magazine. So.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. That is that the Connect magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
I can't wait to get my copy of that. And today, Steve finally got his port. It's all gone well. He's doing really well, and fingers crossed he might be home by the end of the weekend. So it's been a good week. Oh, it's definitely been good anyway. So yeah. I'll pass you on to Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel, aka Rocking Two Stomers. I've got lights on my hair because I don't really do Christmas, so I don't really have Christmas decorations in my house because I've lived on my own for a long time. I don't have kids, and I kind of just haven't really. I used to be Christmassy but I sort of it's gone a little bit. But what have I been doing this week? I'm very busy obsessing at the moment with trying. I think I'm struggling being on my own, so I'm doing a lot of work and planning things, and just sort of at the moment I'm writing the NHS cuts finally affect osteomates article, and it's taking. I want it to be really good, and I'm sort of it's taking me a long time to do, so I'm just doing bits when I can, and then once that post goes up I can sort of breathe a little bit. So I put a lot of anxiety on my writing when it's okay. I just got to stop thinking about it. My health's okay. I seem to be just resting really, and haven't really gone out much. I'm just kind of catching up from coming back from Steve's on Friday. I don't think we've got a few things coming up next year which is exciting, and yeah, that's it really. I'll pass you to Steve.
Hello. Hi, I'm Baghdadi, hashtag Baghdadi. with the AK. My week, really, I've been working, been training. I've actually changed my training up now. I've started doing it in the morning before work. It's been really good. I've been sort of getting up at 4 o'clock, going to the gym before work.
Mental.
But you know what? You hit a wall when you get home. But I know I've done it. Sponsorship has slowed down a bit for Purple Wings, but you know, I've got a couple more factories that we're going to go in yet. Still haven't hit the 1,000 yet, but I'm looking at it. Health's been okay. My blood pressure's come right back down. It's where it should be, which is amazing. A bit of exciting news in the pipeline, which I can't talk about just yet, but that's looking really good. I think that's it, really. We haven't really done much else. Bit of Christmas shopping here and there. That's it.
Oh, so you're not doing the typical man thing then and running about Christmas Eve and going,
Nah.
He's got most of it done already.
Garage has got everything you need. Charcoal briquettes for everyone.
I've done all of mine. I've got I've got 2 extra things that I need to get. I've had some dodgy bloke that my dad wanted a bin off that keeps texting me, so I've got my dad to sort it out and told him to leave me alone.
Your dad wanted a bin?
My dad's a gadget freak, and I got him an electric bin for Christmas last year, and he liked it that much he accidentally broke it. I couldn't find a replacement lid, so he wanted a new one.
Is it one of those ones that you hover your hand over?
That you hover your hand over.
It's amazing. It's really good.
And so yeah, I've got him one of them, but I asked the bloke to post it because he lived over in Romford, and I was like, I ain't going over to Romford to get a bloody bin. Not you know, it's pointless. So I got him to post it, and he'd been WhatsApping my dad because he kept texting me, and I just ignored it. I'm not getting into that. So he texted my dad and said, oh, maybe she's received it. She's kept it for herself. And he said, look, mate, I'm telling you, he said, my daughter's as honest as the day is long. He said, she got it for me as a Christmas present. He said, she's probably not said anything because she doesn't want me to know that she's got it, but you've now let the cat out of the bag. So, yeah, but yeah, I've done all of mine, thank God. I think this weekend we're going over to see Father Christmas and Reindeers. So in other words, that's called freezing in the field somewhere.
All right, can I just say that I forgot to mention that Steffi's not on tonight because she's not well and has been struggling a bit this week with her pain. So I hope she gets better on next week. So, yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Right. Are we going to crack on with the quiz?
We are going to crack on. It's quiz night tonight.
Right. So there's 4 rounds and there's 5 questions in each. So I'm hoping that will take us just a bit less than the hour. And then obviously,
do you have to write them down?
If you write them down, I thought we're going to have to mark our own. So you're just going to have to be honest.
Oh, I've won then. I've won already.
There's no prize apart from the glory of being able to say you're the winner. So
that'll do.
Keep 4. But yeah, I've tried to sort of make it IBD and Ostomy related, show related, and a bit of Christmas in there as well. So,
oh god, I'm gonna epically fail this, and I run it and I do the video, and it's
yeah, I'm gonna show how dumb I am to Steve. Oh no, how clever, really.
No, I think you'll know some of the answers. Well, you should do. But the first round, I've got some. I can't think of the word now. The shortened version of some charities, and I just want the answer will be what the charity is. That makes sense.
Okay.
So the first one is GYBO.
Oh, we know this one.
See, it's not too bad.
GYBO.
Now, how can you do this one though? Because if you've got all the answers written down, then technically you're going to erase it.
I'm just going to laugh at all you lot when you get them wrong, because I'll be like, even though I looked on the internet for everything. The next one's CC UK. And for anybody that didn't know, it's been the Crohn's Colitis Awareness Week. I think it finishes today, doesn't it? It's been a week long.
Is it today or tomorrow?
No, 7th.
Today. Yeah, 1st to the 7th.
Bugger, I better do something.
Told you, didn't I?
Yeah. been lots of sharing, and hopefully you'll have seen loads of really good. There's been some really good ones.
Yeah, well, I think in the end, I did. I'll be honest. The post that I had go up, I wrote that back in September.
I didn't plan on writing anything really new, and then I sat there the other night and I couldn't sleep, and I started writing something about me and Steve, and that sort of became my post for this year. So
Yeah, it was a nice post. That was a lot.
It was nice. I was planning on doing it at the last day, which I thought was tomorrow, because I've got colitis, diverticulitis, but obviously sometimes I don't feel like I belong in a group. I was going to do a post about being a bit different, but still being part of, so I might do that later.
Yeah, on that note, for everybody who's watching, did you know your last day, well, most companies finish for deliveries on the 18th. Any time after the 18th, then you won't be getting your supplies until after Christmas.
Yeah, I got mine today, but they came yesterday and I thought they hadn't delivered them, and then found them flung over my fence in the back garden. Just as I was on the phone to Bullen moaning at them that it hadn't been delivered.
It's probably Santa probably delivered them.
So yeah, but they were fine. Luckily, they were all sealed up in a bag, so everything's been fine.
Well, Bullens were questioning me today because I normally order 2 to 3 boxes of Stoma bags a month, and I haven't ordered any since November. And they're going to me, well, why haven't you ordered Stoma bags? And I was like, I can't tell you at the moment. You'll know in January.
Right.
Oh dear.
The third one is UA.
Ooh.
Thank you, Nat.
Shut up. Stop cheating.
How is that cheating?
If you get this wrong, Steve, we're over.
How do you spell apostrophe?
You don't spell it, you're right.
And then number 4 is PW.
Yeah, for all of those watching, please take part in the quiz because we'd love to know if you match us or do better than us with the answers.
I want to see results on that. I've got my live chat pop up so I can see what everybody's getting. And then the last one is CICRA, which is CICRA.
RA?
Yeah, CICRA.
Yeah, I don't know it either, Rach.
Can I guess?
What is it?
CICRA.
CICRA.
Isn't that something to do with the buses?
No Googling you. I'm
not
Yeah.
Googling. I can be perfectly honest with you. I don't know the answer to that one. So
Isn't that something to do with West Midlands travel? I think that one is.
Now, because I don't know it, and I've admitted I don't know it, I can Google
CICRA.
What? CICRA? RA. Oh my god, I think I know what that is. I spelt it wrong. No, I don't actually, but I've seen it before.
Oh dear.
Isn't it when you have too much language? I don't know. You're like when the language things.
Oh my god.
I think you should have got 4. Shall we mark each round as we do it?
Yeah.
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 That'll be easy, won't it, than forgetting about these ones. So, GYBO.
Get your belly out.
Get your belly out.
CCUK.
Crohn's and Colitis, United Kingdom.
Very good, Steve.
Extra points.
Yeah. UA.
Go on, Rach.
Go on, Steve.
Urostomy awareness.
No.
Urology Association.
Urostomy
Association. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I really wrote.
I should have got your tissue.
Urostomy awareness is the other group, Steve.
Clearly went to it as well. No, I got that. I just said the wrong one.
Well, you got it wrong then, didn't you?
PW. Go on.
Purple
Wings.
Wings.
Favourite. And then CICRA.
I have no idea.
Crohn's in Childhood Research Association.
Wow.
I knew it was the childhood one. My friend, I did the CCUK walk, not this year, we did it last year. And my friend actually, because she'd had Crohn's and her brother's got Crohn's, they have had Crohn's since childhood, so they had a lot of involvement with Cicra. So that's how I know about them. But she walked for them. She raised money for them. So that's sort. But I did have to go online and check because I wasn't quite sure what the letter stood for, if that makes sense. I knew it was Crohn's in childhood, but yeah. So
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, it's another really good charity. Like I say, I wouldn't have known about them had it not been for her. So, but yeah, they do a lot of things. I think they get together the kids and provide quite a lot of support, parents and children. So that's really good. The next round is about friends of the show. So it's 5 questions about people and groups that we've had on the show.
Oh.
Well, we should know. Some are a little bit. But the first one is, in what city are Jasmine Stacey collection garments produced?
Oh, God.
UK city. I'll give you a clue.
I'm guessing.
Finished.
Top marks. What charity do IBD superheroes fundraise for? We had Sahara on the show. She was one of the first guests I think we had way back when.
Yeah.
IBD superheroes.
They had a meet-up actually last weekend. I was really gutted because it wasn't too far for it. It was about half an hour from where I live.
She was a good guest, she was, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
The next one, what 2 colours are the Sick But Invisible logo?
Oh, that's really biased, that is, isn't it?
Steve was on the show.
I know he was, and I know this as well. I know I'm going to get it wrong as well.
Yeah. Is it really bad? I'm going back to the first one. I know what the second and the third one is. The first one, I'm thinking, oh my god. I'm thinking I know the right answer, but I don't think I do know the answer.
Right, the next one, Laura Zapula, I never know how to say her name, but Stomalicious, who was on the show, she blogs as Stomalicious, is Miss What Month in the 2018 Stoma White Challenge.
Oh, God.
Don't know if you know, they ran a competition, so people sent in photos and they selected 12, just different ones, people with their bags out and stuff. Rachel, you're in it, aren't you?
I missed December with my dentist. Yeah. I was so shocked that I even got picked.
So
I just thought I would just try it. It's his expression. He's so happy. Bless him.
But yeah, Laura got picked. But what month?
This is a guess out of 11 months.
Yeah, because we know it's not December now.
Yeah. So I got a 1 in 11 chance.
And then IBD Hour on Twitter is hosted by Richard Harris on the 3rd Thursday of every month. There's a little plug there. What is his Twitter handle?
I know this because Steve makes a little thing out of it, the way he says it.
See, I can never say it right.
Oh, Steve and Graham both got 4 on the first round. And
Yeah.
Steve's hoping that nobody gets the Sick But Invisible answer wrong.
No, Steve, I'm sorry, but I think
I'll tell you,
I'm failing. I'll fail that.
I've picked 2 colours, but I'm not sure that I'm sure one of them's wrong, or maybe both of them. Sorry, Steve.
Are you all ready for the answers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, what city are the Jasmine Stacey collection produced in?
No, I've wrote Bournemouth because that's where she lives.
Well,
I put London because I didn't think there isn't anything. I'll be so surprised if it's done here.
What did you
I'll
say,
be
Louise?
shocked.
Bournemouth.
No, it's Nottingham.
It's
Is
what?
it?
Nottingham,
We slapped
Is
us
it? Oh.
then.
next door to where I live, which is why I noticed that fact sort of pinged out from the website at me.
Oh no, I didn't
Yeah,
know that one.
Nottingham they're produced. What charity do IBD superheroes fundraise for?
Okay.
I've got CC UK.
Oh,
Nope.
that's what I put.
It's
No.
not CC UK. They do their own one.
They fundraise for Cure Crohn's and colitis.
Oh,
I think that's part of the reason Sahara split from the Get Your Belly Out campaign. She wanted to focus on fundraising for Cure. And I know that Cure Crohn's and colitis, a lot more of their fundraising money goes straight into research, not on employing people and other stuff.
So
That doesn't, because Sahara said
Cure
about it,
Crohn's
didn't
and
she? When
Yeah,
she come out of Get Your Belly Out because of that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing very well on this round.
What two colours are the secret invisible lady?
Oh, God.
Purple and blue!
Steve.
I put purple and yellow.
What did
Come
you get?
on. Come on.
It's purple and blue!
It is purple and blue.
I put blue.
Ah.
Oh, I put blue and white. I'm sorry, Steve. We suck.
Do we get half a point for that then?
Half. Yeah, you can have half a point for getting one
Because
right.
I got purple. I got
got
purple.
blue. I got
Yeah,
blue. Did you say blue?
Yes, blue and
Purple
purple. It's the liony
Yeah, of course it is.
thing. Laura is Miss
Laura Zapula.
June.
Nope.
I've got
April!
November.
No. She is April.
It's April!
Yep. She's April. I
Hang
remember
on.
Google that.
Are you
No,
Googling
I
there?
know, because when she put the post up, when she got picked, she advertised for the calendar and she put at the bottom, truly yours, Miss April.
she did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And then Richard Harris, who hosts IBD Hour on Twitter, Twitter handle. Go on,
Please
Steve.
get this.
Do bars.
Yeah.
Darz.
That's what I've got.
I've got that.
Why does he say it funny?
No, he doesn't say it funny, but whenever he talks about Richard, he'll call him Dubars, not Richard. So
Oh.
that's why it's stuck in my head. Because they go Dubars. So we call Richard Dubars. I don't know what
That's how I
it
say it. Do I say it? No. Oh, Graham's failing. He got none.
All right.
Oh,
How many?
bless
Here's
you.
a little side
Graham.
one. How many badges does Richard have on his bag?
3.
Oh.
means. 5.
5.
Oh.
4.
No, I think it's 3 actually. I'm sure it's 3.
Oh, Louise.
I think Richard will have to confirm that one.
I take notice of some of really inconsequential stuff. So things that most people wouldn't notice, I notice. I can't help it. It's just my brain. It's just how it works.
Yeah. Well, it's like knowing that Laura's Miss April. I just know that because it's my birthday. You connect it to certain stuff, don't you? And you just.
I just remember it because Laura was one of the obviously the advocates that got picked, and I know Rachel was December and Laura was April, but some of the obviously because some of the other people that had got picked, because their profiles aren't as public as the ones that we have, you don't see what months they've got, whereas you see when you pick the advocates, you see what they have got because they advertise that they're in it. So
Right.
Okay.
Oh, I've only done 3 rounds. I've just realised I kept saying I was doing 4. I was like, I've lost one.
I can do some quick firing.
I'm going to try and think of a round.
Trick us all. Right. This is the Christmas round. So the first question is name all 8 reindeer.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm going to get 0 on this.
Come on, you know the main one, don't you? The one that-
Yeah, all 8. I'm not going to be able to do all 8.
So that's not including Rudolph, is it? Because Rudolph's
Ah, of course he is.
One.
Yeah.
Is that right? I haven't actually written them down.
I can only think of 6. 7.
Oh God.
I watched the Santa Claus with Maisie last night, and all the names were on the staples.
I'm totally guessing.
Is this? I'm only getting 7, and I'm definitely one's right.
That's what was that one. Remember, there's 3 with a D. Just to try and help you here.
Oh God, really? I haven't got any with a D. I've got 1 with a D.
There's 3 with a D. There's 2 with a C. There's 1 with a V, and there's 1 with a B.
Oh, okay, that's helped me out loads.
Oh my God, I must get this totally wrong.
I think I've got them, you know. I've got 12.
And there's 2 that are pretty much spelt the same, but there's just a different starting letter.
How many clues do we need?
Wait, we can run for half hour with reindeer names.
Oh my God.
Just for reindeers. Right, are you ready?
Shall we name the reindeers?
Yeah, we'll do them at the end, yeah?
Okay, we'll do them at the end. Hang on, I'll just double check and I've got them all written down.
Who's the... you forget them. Who is the author of A Christmas Carol?
I know that.
Oh.
Is that the Muppets Christmas Carol or the actual Christmas Carol?
Actual book. I think I read it as well. It's one of the films that's been most made as like from the book. There's so many variations of it.
Yeah, you've got Scrooge. Does anybody ever watch Scrooge with Bill Murray in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the Muppets Christmas Carol, which I have bought so many times over the years, and that is actually one of on my list to watch this weekend. You've got Scrooge, the one they did with Jim Carrey.
Scrooge, oh yeah.
There's a recent Scrooge as well, isn't there? That came out like 2 years ago.
There's quite a lot of like TV special films as well with it, isn't there? I think. Steve got 3. I'm hoping he got the Sick but Invisible one right.
It'd be really bad if he didn't.
It really would.
Is it blue and purple? Was it? Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Blue and purple.
Blue and purple.
Right. In which direction should you stir mincemeat for good luck? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I've got like a 50% shot.
Are you making these up now, ain't you?
I thought adding brandy to it and sticking a 5-pip piece in it was for good luck. Not giving it a good old stir up. Really? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Oh, come off it. Well, I think the age-old saying goes, anything that goes clockwise tempts in the devil, so it's probably the other way around.
I've never heard of that.
No,
I, to be honest, never heard of this fact. It was a Googled one. Right. Approximately how many turkeys were purchased in the UK during Christmas 2013? You've got 3 options: 1 million, 10 million, or 20 million.
What year?
In 2013.
What was the 1 million, 2 million?
1 million, 10 million, or 20 million. How many turkeys approximately in the UK?
Is that not including the filched ones off of the film?
Probably not. Maybe that's why it's approximate.
Yeah, Steve said he got the colours right.
And then the last one, which country is the biggest exporter of Christmas trees?
Right, that's it. When I do my month, I'm doing a quiz on urostomies. That's it.
Yeah, you can't be part of the quiz though, Rachel. I haven't thought this
I
through,
don't
have
care, but then they make you guys look stupid, so I don't mind.
you?
We'll be sweating up between now and January.
Is that all of them?
Yeah.
That's it,
Yep.
yeah. So,
Okay.
the 8 reindeer.
I've got Rudolph, Blitzen,
Mhm.
Dancer,
Mhm.
Prancer, Chancer,
No.
Dave,
And Dave.
Derek and Steve. There's got to be a Steve, isn't there? They're everywhere. So Rudolph, yeah. Blitzen, yeah. Dancer, yeah. Prancer.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really where I end my competition, to be fair.
So you've got Donna,
Donna.
Cupid,
Never heard of that
Vixen,
one.
Dasher, and Comet.
Do I have to tell you mine?
Go on.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Let's hear it.
I have a child, so that's why they were reindeers.
Rudolph, Harris, Harley, Loops, Gerald, Doodle, Hans, and Lucy.
Oh my god.
I mind Christmas. It was not fair. I knew
You've made up your own ones, haven't you? Harris.
Brilliant.
Harris.
No, I thought she said Harold. Did you say Harold?
I said
No, Harris.
Harris, Harvey, Loops, Gerald, Doodle, Hans, and Tootsies.
Girdle and hands.
Oh my god, what is going through your head?
Don't ever sign us lot up for a pub quiz.
Wow.
Oh, can you imagine?
You got Rudolph right though, so fair play.
Oh, because Rudolph isn't one of the 8. It's not
Is he
included
not?
Rudolph.
Oh no.
Steve
You know what?
said,
Do you know the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? It's a classic case of bullying that is within the workplace. They didn't let him join in with the reindeer games, you see. That's bullying in my book, and I won't have it.
Meanies. Right, in what direction should you stir mincemeat for good luck?
anti-clockwise.
No.
I've put clockwise,
It is clockwise.
Me too.
Yay. Hang on, didn't we do the book?
I don't really like mince pie. Oh, no, we didn't do the book, did we?
No?
Oh, yeah, the author.
Am I the only one paying attention here or something?
Clearly. I'm only on tea as well.
Charles Darwin. No, not Darwin. Charles
Dickens.
That's it.
Oh,
Dickens.
no.
No, Dickens. I
I've
meant
got-
Dickens.
Charles
If you
Dickens.
put Roald Dahl, Steve, please don't say you put
Yeah, I
Roald Dahl.
put
'cause I
Charles
got it wrong.
Darwin. I meant Dickens. Cock.
Oh god, I wrote C.S. Lewis. I don't know why. Jeez.
See,
Wow.
Rachel, you don't have to be worried.
Charles Darwin, didn't he?
Charles Darwin's the...
Steve, what did C.S. Lewis write, love?
Lord of the Rings.
no.
No, that's J.R. Tolkien. That's J.R. Tolkien. I know that one. C.S. Lewis. I don't know. What did he write? C.S. Lewis.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, the Lion Bitch in the Wardrobe. Right.
I
Okay.
hate quizzes.
Back to that question. That was funny. Right. Approximately
That
how
was-
many turkeys were purchased in the UK in 2013?
20 million.
20 million.
10 million.
10 million.
Yes!
Oh.
I got one right! Yes!
And then, what country is the biggest exporter of Christmas trees?
Canada.
Austria.
Canada.
Canada. Who's
Oh,
the
Oh.
I got that right! How did I know that?
Because it's not
Because the
actually
internet-
it's not actually Finland or Switzerland, because that's why there is actually called a Canadian
It's British.
thing.
Canadian fur.
I just thought Canada has a lot of trees, so I went with that logic. It worked though.
Steve says, a bonus 5 points. Why are the colours blue and purple?
Purple is the IBD colour.
And
blue is
favourite colour. I don't know if that's...
blue is his favourite band.
Do you know what? He did sing a blue song to me once, maybe.
Yeah. All right.
Let's wait and see.
This
is that a question? We're going to write that down, have we? We're going to write that down. Was that an actual question?
Well, yeah, it can be.
Okay.
I'm hoping he tells us the answer, though, because I don't know it.
He hasn't written anything on there yet.
No. I'm sat here watching it like, come on. I bet he's falling asleep. He's only had an operation this morning. Come on. You need to...
Graham said you get a point for each reindeer.
No.
Gold.
Just a point if you... oh, no, I suppose...
Graham,
Yeah,
don't
it should
be so
do, yeah.
mean. Don't be
Yeah.
so mean.
Yeah, I'm going with that one.
No, that means I got 0 because I didn't even get 1.
I got 3.
I'm not happy. I don't like Nat anymore. I don't like quizzes. I get too stressed.
Right, so how many points will that make then? 5, 10, 15.
I got 10 out of 12 on that one then, because I got the reindeers right, but I cocked up on the anti-clockwise and the 20 million. Which reminds me, Dad, if you're watching this, tell my little brother to please ring me about when turkeys are being plucked, because I need a turkey.
Oh my goodness.
Love you, Dad.
My dad.
Come on, Graham, what did you get?
So the total score, plus the 5 extra points that we're waiting for the answer from Steve, would be 27.
I got...
No.
I got 18 out of 27.
5.
There was only 16 questions there, wasn't there? Yeah, but an extra point for Steve. For the...
Oh no, you're joking. Oh.
I got 9.5.
9.5.
I got 8.
And a half. You got blue, didn't you? Remember?
Oh yeah, 8.5.
Really?
We're still waiting for the answer from Steve.
But considering I have no kids and I'm not really Christmas, is not bad.
Yeah.
We're still waiting.
I think that's bad. I did an online order for my mum yesterday. She asked me to get some boots and I got it from the wrong section. I had to ring Asda's up last night and cancel the order. I've now got to wait for the money to go back into my account for me to actually put through the right order.
Oh. That can take a few days as well. I know I had a problem with my Asda order once. They'd messed up and then it took ages to...
How many weeks has the show been running now?
Ooh, all in all, not including the kiddies video, 36.
36 weeks. What number show did I come on as a guest?
You were on quite near the start, weren't you?
You come on.
I think you had about 10. I don't know. I thought you had about 7 or 8.
No, when you first come to the show, Steve, you come on and you did episode 5, I think it was, because
Really,
you did the week after Richard.
Wasn't I on with Richard? I'm sure I was on with... Did Richard come on again?
No, you came after Richard.
No, you came on after Richard and then you came on again and I was like, we'll just have him on all the time because all the mummies like him.
But I'm sure I've been on with Richard unless I'm just confusing it with Cardiff.
No, haven't.
I'm sure. Have I not?
No, you did. I'll tell you what, you did a practice run with Richard.
Yes,
we did a practice. We did a practice
of course.
run.
Oh yeah, before.
Well remembered.
They were both lined up to come in.
One after the other, and we practiced.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some exciting guests lined up next year.
We have. Are we allowed to say, Louise?
Allowed to say what?
Who the one person is next year?
Yeah, you see, we're branching out. We're not just having other advocates on. We're actually having some of the lads on that watch the show.
Oh, he's going to be tough. Are you listening, lad?
Are you listening, Graham?
We decided to pick Graham because he's a big fan and has changed. So you've come on so much in the last year. it'd just be nice to have somebody, and also because you have bladder issues as well, we don't have to talk about IBD and bowel things. So it'd just be really nice to hear your story and how much the show's helped you, but also the community as a whole. So
yeah,
he's always smiling, bless him.
And he always congratulates us on the show every week without fail.
Bless him.
Does it do you guys as well? Yeah, fantastic.
Really lovely. It'll be a nice one for January as well, to show like how far he's come.
Yeah.
With moaning and sort of inspiration for 2018.
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing to do.
I remember we want all your photos. Oh, Steve's not talking, but he's talking to Rachel. To Rachel. I think maybe you didn't do very well on the quiz. Or maybe you said Charles Darwin.
Yeah, I said Charles Darwin. It began with D. I meant the same thing.
You're talking to the girl that can't say engine properly. I say engine, not it. I can't say the other one.
Engine?
Oh, don't get me started on accents.
Don't. I do not have a Bristol accent, so stop it.
Well, it's like you not saying I sound like saying out the only way is bleeding Essex or something.
Yeah, but you do. That was me. You do. You have got an Essex twang.
But I'm not from Essex.
Yeah, but you sound like you have an Essex twang.
We're getting requests now. Jamie wants to come on too.
No, I did speak to Jamie a while back and said after his op, but I know he was meant to have his op a couple of weeks back. Yeah, it got cancelled because he had an infection in his toes, so he's now waiting to have it done.
He actually lives down the road from me. We keep saying we'll meet up for a coffee, and we haven't yet, so we'll have to sort.
Oh wow!
But yeah.
Steve said purple IBD and blue is chronic fatigue syndrome colours.
Oh,
cool.
Chronic fatigue. Chronic fatigue. I never knew that.
But blue is also for invisible illness disabilities.
What does the lion stand for?
Being down.
I think the lion's to do with strength, isn't it?
I like that. That's really cool.
Right. So whilst we're on, for those that are watching, obviously people watch us because it's something for them to listen to, and so they don't feel so alone. So what are we going to do over the Christmas period? Are we going to take a week off for the specific Christmas period? So if we take off from the 21st until the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, until the 28th, do we do a show on the 28th? Because people always feel a bit lonely after Christmas, don't they? So I'm not too sure.
I could probably be around for that, I think.
I can't be around for the 21st. And
no, but we wasn't.
Neither will someone else.
Leave that one anyway.
No, that's January, Steve. That's not December.
Okay. Of course.
We could pencil in the 28th, and it could just be we'll see who's free.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, I'm pretty sure I will be. The kids will have gone back to the dads by then. I've got them for the first week, so.
Yeah, Maisie's at her father's from the 20th until Christmas Day morning, and then I've got her from 10 o'clock Christmas Day morning until she goes back to school. So, yay me, because it's the first time I've had her for 4 years over Christmas.
Oh wow! I feel quite lucky that I get every Christmas, because I love Christmas, and his family celebrate New Year in a big way, so they always have a party. So they prefer doing the Boxing Day to New Year bit, but that's fine with me because
so Graham said he spends Christmas week pissed.
Well, do you know what? We can do that. Bottle of Baileys. We'll be here all night. There'll be no 9 o'clock finish.
Do you know what though? I don't really drink over Christmas. I never have.
Oh, well, last year we ended up playing. My dad got the Derby version of Monopoly. Do you know you can get different cities? So Derby's where we're from. And we ended up playing. If you roll a die, take a shot. Well, we went through pretty much my entire mum and dad's thing. We started with like Archers, peach snaps, straight vodka. We ended up, I can't even remember what we ended up on. It was vile, but I've never known a game to roll so many doubles before. We picked that thinking it doesn't happen very often. But
I'm just about to get my mum some new card games because we're over my mum's for Boxing Day evening this year. So we're going to introduce my mum to the world of. I don't think I can do Cards Against Humanity with her. She's too straight laced.
Oh no, we like that game.
I don't think that'll work. But I'm going to get her Exploding Kitties.
Exploding what?
Fallen asleep. Look, Steve. Steve had fallen asleep.
Exploding Kitties.
I wonder what the bleeding hell you said then.
Have you never played
I honestly thought you said another word.
What did you think I said?
Exploding pussies.
No.
It rhymes with.
That's what I thought you said.
No, I thought you said titties, to be fair, and I thought, hang on, what's going on? Have I missed something here? Oh my god.
No. Have you never played Exploding Kitties?
No, I've
They
never
now
heard
have
of it.
an online version. That game is ruthless. I've taught my 8-year-old how to hustle all the adults at that game. She kicks our asses.
Brilliant.
Exploding Kitties, it's a good game. It does get a bit volatile though, and does sometimes end up like, because we play card games, we have people over, we drink because it's cheaper than going out. So we'll sit down with a couple of bottles of vodka and a crate of something and occasionally a bottle of sours, and we play card games. Is what we do.
I used to do that in uni, and in uni we used to Rain and Fire was the favourite game, and also throwing coins like 2 pences out the wall. Oh my god, many times. I'm so glad I don't drink anymore. Yeah,
I keep trying to persuade Ben to let me get shot glasses for the card games. So every time someone forfeits and loses, they've got to do a shot. But I don't think my carpet would be in a favourable light after that. So
maybe just use vodka.
No, Jaeger. How are you with your Jaeger, Steve?
I love a Jaeger.
Oh, I love Jaeger. Just gets rid of that cough straight away, doesn't it?
Don't talk about Jaeger, Steve. Getting everybody drunk in Cardiff, Steve. You've got a bit unwell, Steve.
No, I was fine. I was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I went out Saturday night and people were buying me pictures of cocktails, and I won't take drinks off of men that I don't know. If they buy them for me, I'll kindly take them, and then I'll ditch them somewhere as I'm walking around, and then I'll go to the bar and get my own drink. So, it was bloody £10 a bleeding picture. So I didn't come home with a lot of money. I think I bought 4 rounds, and that was it. I was broke.
I saw a picture the other day. I posted a picture the other day on the Get Your Belly Out. We're asking for photos of people have been to balls. And I posted that one last year. Earlier this year, of us on the toilet, Steve.
Okay.
Like the few of us, wasn't there? There was like
Ben's watching because he texted me.
Kirsty.
Ben's watching, and he said, "You drink over Easter though? Tequila bad?" Yes, my body now thinks tequila's poison. I don't drink tequila no more.
Oh, see, I'm okay with shots. I can't do white. Prosecco gives me a hangover, but I do like it.
Can I say something? I feel like the boring adult and old fogey of the group because I don't drink.
Rachel, trust me.
If you guys knew me when I drank, well, we wouldn't be friends.
It's not all sunshine and roses. When I started going out with Ben decided to have a leaving party for moving out of his house. So me and my crackpot mates thought it would be a brilliant idea to go to Aldi's. And I don't know if anybody's seen the tequila bottles in there, but they have the little Mexican hats on. And we used to send each other the tequila song off of YouTube. Tequila Makes Me Happy, the dancing song. Well, we didn't have shot glasses because they'd all been packed up. We was using like jam jars about that big.
Oh, God.
To do shots in. Well, I got up the next morning. I was still drunk and it was Easter Sunday. Maisie was away at her father's. I'd had my best male mate down, and Ben had to go to his mum's and dad's. Me and James went to the pub. Ben went to his parents. Ben got back to us at the pub at about 5 o'clock, and come about 11 o'clock that day, we'd started back on the tequila.
No.
We got kicked out of the pub that night. It wasn't because of me and Ben, because I can handle my alcohol, and so can Benjamin. it was because of James, and we got kicked out for doing a rather boisterous and obnoxious rendition of Shawn Mendes Stitches. I think at one point was actually on the table, banging the table to the beat.
A bit messy.
Oh, it got messy. Oh yeah. Let's just put it this way: I was still breathing tequila 2 weeks later. And after my op, we went out last year in April, and somebody bought us a round of tequilas, and I did one, and I had to go to the toilet because it come straight back up. It didn't even hit my tummy, and my body was like, "No, you're not drinking tequila no more."
I'm not allowed to say my stories because Steve's here, and plus it's not. It's not good. So all I can say is that I do not drink, and I am glad I don't drink. And I felt like when we went to Cardiff and everybody was drinking, I felt like I was buzzing off them. So it's all good.
I was going to say I've gone because I take methotrexate. Obviously, I can't. I say I can't drink a lot. I don't really drink. I have the odd glass of wine or drink, but barely get through that anymore. But when I go out, I like go all out. I won't take my methotrexate that week because, like at the ball, I just drank like a fish. But when I was younger, I used to actually take my methotrexate on a Friday. So I would often go out with my friends on a Friday and Saturday night and wouldn't drink. But I think as long as you're not with those really annoying drunk people.
Not like me.
I don't know if like you say, you just get happy from them, don't you? It's not. I don't see it as a big deal anymore.
There's a general rule for me: vodka and spirits and fine. I will not drink wine on a night out because you won't find me on the night out because I'll be somewhere. I've gone on an adventure somewhere and ended up in like New Zealand or something. I don't drink wine.
What I've realised is each of us have got health.
James thinks he's turned into Alcoholics
Anonymous by accident.
Go on, right.
No, it's okay. It's not important. It's all right.
My God.
Come on.
No, it's really it's not important. It's probably best to say it.
Set.
Well, look, I'm going to Dublin in April, and I can't guarantee that I'm not going to come back, not minus a few vital organs because they've been sold on the black market to pay for my cider intake whilst I'm over there because Dublin's not cheap.
I know when I'm being sick and I'm eating out of the ashtrays, then I know then just stick to the spirits then. You know what I mean? You've had enough.
Was you sick at the ball, Steve?
Sorry?
Was you sick at the ball?
No.
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 I
don't think I was.
They disappeared. They came back later. But
I've been sick at one of the Get Your Belly Out balls.
Yeah, that's the one I was on about in April.
Jamie's just put getting so drunk and telling everyone he loves them.
Oh, my dad's like that.
But no, Rachel I think Rachel taught Steve a valuable lesson in Cardiff on how to not get drunk the night before you got a meeting.
She's a legend. Absolute legend. You wouldn't have known you weren't drinking, Rach.
Well, I don't drink because I'm in recovery, as I have mentioned before, but I don't drink because alcohol doesn't agree with me. I turn into very promiscuous. I'm a nightmare, and I don't drink or do drugs or anything. So that's just for me. But I was the biggest party girl going. I really was, and everything disastrous came with it. So to me, life's so much simpler when I don't drink. If I drunk, it'll be a nightmare. In Cardiff, they wouldn't find me. I'll be gone. I'm not. It's not good. Not a good combination. It was good. Cardiff was good fun. We had a good dance, and it was great.
All your hair was stuck to your forehead. You was having a right good dance. Everyone was, wasn't they?
It's the only night I think that I've ever actually gone out not intentionally dressed up and ended in some bloody nightclub. I was wearing jeans and a pair of army boots and a bleeding vest top.
They're the best nights, though, impromptu nights sometimes.
Well, it's like that Mickey Flanagan sketch, isn't it? Out, and he stands in a nightclub at 4 a.m. in his slippers and his joggers with a pint of milk and a loaf of bread that he'd been out at 10 o'clock to buy the following morning. Oh, yeah. See, I'm just, somebody said they turned into Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm only quite a straight-laced person. It's only when I've had a drink, and because we go out a lot, it just tends to be more stories than not.
I'm not going to be drinking much this year, to be fair. I don't drink a massive amount anyway.
You've only got 3 weeks left, love.
No, you know what? We just found out that I've got an extra 2 weeks off at Christmas, week 51 and week 1 as well. But we've been offered half pay or banked hours, but you only have to pay them back a week's worth of hours. So either way, it's a bit can't afford to lose a week's pay, but don't really want to pay the company back 30 hours it will be over 2018. So it's a bit of a
tricky one.
But it's 3 weeks off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Have fun.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Just sit down.
But no, I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking much. I might have like 1 or 2 nights getting drunk, and that'll be it. Because I've got to concentrate on the training and the fitness.
That's right. If my mum's got Grey Goose Boxing Day, I'm off. Nobody's seeing me till New Year.
Oh, Grey Goose is lush.
Is it bad? I keep going into Sainsbury's to see if it's on offer, and I'm like, can I warrant spending 34 quid on the bottle?
I still have yet to get a Bailey's, although I did have my first mulled wine the other day, which was rather lovely.
Have you ever tried mulled cider? That's really nice.
No, it was with you. She'd been out with. Fiona was saying to me, you need to try mulled cider.
Yeah.
And I think you two have been out for lunch again the other day, hadn't you?
Yeah, we do. We, once a month, meet up and go out. So, yeah.
Girls at lunch.
Girls that lunch on a Friday.
Girls that do lunch.
See, the thing is, right, if me and Fiona met up a bit later, there'd be no guarantee that she'd get back home, especially on a Friday, because one of the pubs that I go to is my local. And it's one of those pubs that once you're in it and you've got yourself all comfy, you're sort of setting it for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, no, it's lovely meeting up with Fiona, and I've got another mate that I meet up with every month as well, Sarah, who lives just around the corner with me, and she's got a stoner as well. So, but I won't go out drinking with Sarah because I don't think I could handle Sarah.
No. Yeah, I think I am most grateful for all the people I've met through the IBD community. I really am. I think I couldn't have.
It's been a challenging time, hasn't it?
It's been a hard 2 years. And to be quite honest, without a few friends that I made when I was at the end of my marriage, I wouldn't have had the strength to leave it, even though I realised I should have done. So without meeting like Dan, Kirsty, Lee, Susan, Lizzie, like, I don't know what I've done. Things
have got a handy way of ironing themselves out in life. I think you just got to go with the flow, and trust in the universe.
You have.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, he's turning into me.
You got to remember, karma's got a really good way of working itself out with people.
Yeah.
And see, my year has been absolutely amazing. Since getting ulcerative colitis and having my op, things have just got better and better in every step of my life. There's a couple of things that need ironing out, but like I said, things will work out in the end. You just got to have faith, I think.
Yeah.
And this is coming from someone that doesn't believe in any form of God.
You've got to have.
Can you tell, like, these getting spiritual being me though? Talking about
I've always been spiritual. I've always been spiritual. We were talking about spirits a minute ago. I love vodka. Brandy. I'm a massive fan of brandy.
Gin for me.
No, but you just got to have a bit of faith in you, and things can't be bad forever. They can't be.
Thing is, the last 2 years for me have been horrific in so many ways. But at the same time, I've met Steve, and there's been so much good stuff happen as well that I wouldn't swap it for the world, because it's so much and has brought me to a place now where I want to be.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel now. Like, this year's been incredible. Like, if I think of all the years I did this on my own, completely on my own, and like as in the support network, sort of people who identify. And since I do my blog, I didn't realise the groups existed, and I feel like I've gone into this world that I finally belong, and life's really amazing, and there's more stuff to happen, and it's quite humbling actually, and like that's why I stay in like the super puke catheter groups and groups like that, because I was, you know, I didn't want to live anymore. It was just, I was just existing. And I think it's just important to realize that identification sometimes is so healing and is so needed. And you know, with anything, identification is key.
Yeah, and people are going through what you started off with, you know. I've thought this when I felt a lot better. I thought, you know, I felt like a fraud being on the site still. But, you know, then when people look up to you and see your story, and then they think like there is a light, things can get better. So there's a place for everyone on there, really, isn't there? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think I've just hit my year mark, haven't I, from surgery. So this time last year, I'd only been home 3 days from spending over a week in hospital. So I've had my stomiversary. What have I learned what have I learned in the last year? Well, I've made some great friends. I really have, with quite a few of you. I've also learned though that you can't trust everyone. You know, I've learned that taking a step back and keeping out of things is sometimes better than going all in and just getting involved, because there's no point. As much as we advocate and as much as we raise awareness, there are just times when we have to take a step back, because everyone's having an argument.
I like that quote about you can't look after others if you're not looking after yourself.
No,
that's right.
I think I've realised that recently.
Yeah, and
I need
don't eat the yellow snow as well. That's another one I like. Sorry, Nat. Sorry.
It's all right. You need to look after yourself first, and you do need to put yourself, and the community is great and the people I've met on there are great, obviously, but at the same time your family and your real life needs you first, and
you've got to remember the real life is more than the online life, because, you know, I've not been well recently. I've taken a step back, and because I've been ill, but that's the only reason I've taken a step back, or else I wouldn't have taken a step back. I'd have still been doing, can you not see my mental cats jumping down on the tables? So yeah, I've taken a step back, but the support out there is brilliant. You know, it's hand in hand. You have to learn to take a step back, but the support and the positivity that everyone spreads when it is about is brilliant. I didn't realise that when I started this, that I'd end up being friends with you guys. I didn't even think that this was gonna last until it has. I'll be perfectly honest.
It just shows you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I never realised that I would end a relationship that was really unhealthy, and he's a bit weird, but it's okay. And then meet this one on the show, all because of the show. I like, we're very happy, and it's just really nice how things work out, man. It's just really
easy, isn't it?
lovely. Yeah.
Do you know what? If you just said to me in March, if I just said to you now that, oh, by the way, March last year, I sat down late one night, had a couple of drinks, and me and Ben were throwing about a couple of ideas, and this is how it started.
Things happen for a reason, don't they? You know what I mean?
I was looking through some of my old posts, and it was, one of them was about like a new opportunity or something. I titled it, and it was about when you'd first contacted me, and I was just like, wow, that it's not even a year ago, but it seems like we've been doing it.
Me,
all of us. Look, at the end of the day,
when you, Nat, that I said I'd love to just join in on the chat, because
about coming as a guest, didn't I, in the first
place? You did. You know what, I thought, I honestly remembered that.
I got to thank you for them.
Yeah.
So I remember I thought that was at the ball that I said that.
No, we were talking about it on the ball as well, but I think I'd messaged you about coming on and you mentioned it, and then at the ball you were like, yeah, I really enjoyed coming on. And
yeah, that's it. Yeah, I remember now.
I'll be perfectly honest, I still don't know where the show's going. I still don't know what the aim is, because I think your mum asked me, didn't she, Rachel, when we was down in Cardiff?
My mum's quite a bit of a business mind. You wouldn't think it, but she has, yeah. She wondered where it was going, I think.
Yeah, but this isn't done for business, is it? It's done to help other people. It's not to...
Yeah. No, I don't think she meant it like that. I think she meant it as in, just the opportunities, or where it would branch to. I don't know.
It's just a different form. It's just a different medium for other people to speak, because sometimes people just want to listen. They don't want to speak. They don't want to type.
Yeah, there's so many thousands of people on some of the groups I'm on, yet it's very often the same people posting. And I just think there's so many people that must just sit reading, and this is another way for them to do that. But
the thing is I might have come up with the idea, I might have come up with concept, but without you guys, we still wouldn't have a show. So, you know, you guys participate and contribute just as much, even though it was my cranky idea at the time.
It was really good.
It was only because I was getting so much stick about my blog and how to sleep with a stoma that I thought, I'll do this.
Oh God, yeah, I remember that one.
Oh my God, yeah, the dramas. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Well, I did my sex with an ostomy post the other day. I finally sat and wrote it because I didn't want to go into gory details, so I've left it for quite a while, and I finally sat and did it the other day because I had one of those funny moments.
I thought you posted it. I
posted about it, yeah. But I was literally, we were laying in bed, and obviously both me and Steve have stomas. He's got, at the time, it was when he had his, he still has his tube, he's dead, but he's got that. And I was covered in heat packs because my arthritis has been so bad. And like, we just had sex, and I lay there and I was like, oh my God, like, you couldn't even imagine it. Like, but it still happens. And I was talking to somebody, and they were like, you've got to post about it, because it will give so many people sort of like, they'll show you life does carry on.
I think I managed when I did the sex one, I managed to do it without even actually mentioning the word.
I can't remember. I think it was Steffi that commented on it as well and was laughing. It might have been Steffi or Rachel about the way I'd worded, did something about dalliances or something. I can't remember what I'd used, but
I think it was me. Something you said about tubing. Oh no, tying. Yeah, it was to do with bondage. Yeah, that was my comment.
Yeah, because we get tied up in his tube, but yeah, then I still got the comments about, but you haven't talked about what if you don't want to have sex, or what if you can't have sex. And I was like, well, yes, because it's a blog and I write from my experiences, and I don't have experience of that. And somebody else who does will probably do that. And I think people need to remember we're not experts. Yeah. We write from experience and stuff that we find out, because we do research, and I know I do, and try and look into things as much as I can, but there are
you can't cover everything. It's like I got this guy Trevor it was about difficulty with urostomy. A lot of the prostates are removed, so they have difficulty with sex, and he wrote from his experience that I was going to write, and I thought, you know what, if I'm writing it informatively, like, it needs to be from somebody experiencing it.
And it was a male post as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you can't
a male could have.
Exactly, and you can't cover everything. It's like this NHS cuts I'm doing, where I'm getting such a tiz doing it, and I can't include everything. But because I don't want any negative feedback, I'm thinking of including everything and getting stressed about it. And you can't include everything.
No.
It's like I'm not a writer. Like, I write a blog, but I'm not a writer. Like, writing is not my forte. It really isn't. As somebody who's dyslexic, like, it's not. But I enjoy what I have to say. But writing doesn't come easy to me.
So we've overrun.
Have we? Are we still on? I thought we had ended. Oh, I'm lucky I didn't mention something about our bags then, Steve. I was about to say something.
Okay, well, we'll be back at 8 o'clock next week. That will be the last one until the 28th, because we all sometimes need to take it off and have a rest.
Be here next week.
But we'll be here next week. So we'll see you at 8 o'clock next week. I have no idea what the topic is, and that will pop up one day next week. So we'll say good night for now.
Bye.
Good night.